I know as far as Icon goes, you now work for them. Yes. They have helped you and supported you along the way with your Rock the Gear. Just recently, you work with them full time now, right?
Yes.
So what was it like when they said, hey, come work for us for real now? What was that like?
That's really hard to describe because it's like the thing that you dream about all the time, and then it actually finally happens. So I was working with Icon for 7 years, and I've done some contract work with them as far as helping them with events, and I was a sponsored rider for 3 years just as a spokesperson, getting the word out there on the street, wearing their gear. And the phone call came in one day. It was actually in April of this year, and it was from someone I had been working with at Icon for 7 years, and they just said, hey, look, we have a position that we want you for, and you can stay in San Diego. And he described the position, which is brand specialist, which is what I do now. I travel the country. I visit dealers, and I show them our apparel. I make sure that what they have on the sales floor is cohesive to what they're doing in their store, in their region, what the riders in their areas really want, which is really important for a brand to be able to do. So we call it boots on the ground, obviously. But the idea here is that they called me with my dream job. I worked for 7 years to get to that point. So hard work really pays off. You have to have something important to say, and it can't just be all butterflies and rainbows. It has to be hard work, sweat, determination, and it will pay off. So everything came together, and I kind of jumped up and down and screamed on the inside, tried to be a professional, but at the same time I was really excited because they've really supported me along the way. I believe in the products that they make. I believe in their philosophy of protecting the most at-risk rider, which are the street riders who ride aggressively, and those are the people I'm trying to reach. So for me to work with Icon is just a dream come true. Yeah.
Well, congratulations again on that. That's fantastic. And I know your real heart belongs to Rock the Gear and getting that word out. Tell everybody what it is and where they could find you.
So the apparel campaign that I created in 2008 is called rockthegear.org, and it's all online. It's a bunch of information, unbiased, about what kind of apparel that you can choose, what is out there, fits, makes, models, pretty much anything that you need to know about gear as a brand new rider. And there's links that you can follow to get into the more technical aspects. So where I don't have the ability to write about polycarbonate shells on a helmet, I've linked to the pages that will explain it to you, that you can understand the choices that you really have when it comes to gear. For both men and women, no matter what you're riding. The idea is that there is something out there for you that you're gonna love, that you can ride in all year round or throughout the seasons, depending on where you live, that is perfect for you as a rider. There's so much out there. And it's not just about one brand, it's about just apparel in general. And then the other side of the website is about the motivation to wear your gear. So we do go into the aspect of your wallet in case of a crash, your family in case of a crash, the things that inspire real riders to actually gear up, because it's not about knowing that you're going to crash, it's about knowing that you can crash. And when you recognize that and you protect yourself, you're protecting yourself from a lot of different things. Yeah, so I love that aspect of my life, as far as that's my life's work, is spreading that message no matter what brand I work for. But again, the combination with Icon was just, it worked out really well.
And the website address?
rockthegear.org.
Okay, one last question. What is the most fun you've ever had on a motorcycle?
That's a good one. The most fun that I've ever had on a motorcycle, I went on a solo ride in 2012 on a Kawasaki Concourse C14, 4,700 miles in 12 days, through the Rocky Mountains, through Wyoming, Montana, Yellowstone. And being by myself, it really helped me realize who I was as a rider and what I liked about riding. I got to listen to music, I got to stop whenever I wanted to, take pictures, but just seeing some of the most beautiful places in the country and riding the best roads and all the twisties, it was the true feeling of being free and independent and knowing that I could do anything as long as I put my mind to it.
That's fantastic. Oh, thank you so much for spending time with us. I really appreciate it. Thank you.